This is breaking news.
Kim Kardashian just admitted a thing I didn't need to know about Kim Kardashian. Once a person reaches a moderate level of fame, it typically means that they have a selection of fans who can become at least a tiny bit obsessed with finding out everything there is to know about said famous person. And sometimes we are bound to discover a tidbit we really wish we didn't know. Such is now the case with Kim Kardashian, seeing as how she just admitted to a thing that I totally didn't need to know about her. What did Kim Kardashian just admit that I didn't need to know about her? Look, it's hard to avoid news about Kim Kardashian, so I doubt that even those of us who don't pay that much attention to her don't currently know way more about the scam's mastermind than they ever thought they would. For instance, she clearly likes the idea of freeing the nipple to some extent because she created a nipple bra for her famed undergarment/loungewear line. However, during an interview on a recent episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, the American Horror Story, delicate cast member was asked to confirm or deny some rumors about herself and copped to the fact that she sleeps with her eyes partially open. When asked whether or not this is true, she simply replied, no. All right? Just affirm, no thank you madam from me. Now, I fully understand that this is something she, obviously because she is asleep, cannot control, but can we all just go back to the days where all we knew about Kim K was that she calls herself Cake Boss and likes to head to the red carpet in the wet look? Oh, fine. We all know lots more about Miss Kardashian than that by this point in time, but no bit of info about her has been as disturbing as this. I wonder if the creators of her horror series somehow found out that her sleeping habits were true and thought, well, that's it. Clearly she's basically already an AHS villain. Let's get her on the show. I mean, isn't the very idea of being completely unconscious, but looking like you sorta could be awake and aware truly creepy? Just imagine waking up in a panic in the middle of the night because you had a nightmare, looking over at the sibling you share a room with and being greeted with their open eyes as they snore quietly. Or, even worse, what if they make no noise at all, so it just looks like they've been possessed in the night, but you somehow survived the demon attack unscathed? Who in their right mind could randomly fall back to sleep after such a sight? And not just that, but how is it possible to actually get a good night's sleep like that? I can barely sleep a full 8 hours in a completely darkened room that's been cooled to the exact right temperature. How does one snooze with only semi-closed eyes and still successfully shut out enough external stimuli to really sleep? You know what? Never mind. This is completely a demonic possession situation, and it makes 100% sense that a creature of darkness can sleep anyway it wants in its vessel of choice. None of us can convince Kim Kardashian to seek out a professional for a thorough exorcism, so I suppose we'll just have to forget we know this detail about her and concentrate on fun things like that time she had an ugly cry freakout when she lost her diamond earring in the ocean, yes? Sounds good to me. Covering The Witcher, Outlander, Virgin River, Sweet Magnolias, and a slew of other streaming shows, Adrien Jones is a senior content producer at CinemaBlend and started in the fall of 2015. In addition to writing and editing stories on a variety of different topics, she also spends her workdays trying to find new ways to write about the many romantic entanglements that fictional characters find themselves in on TV shows. She graduated from Mizzou with a degree in photojournalism.